When you think of the Royal Enfield Classic, you imagine a loud thump from the exhaust, a bit of vibration, and a slightly tough gearbox, which were some of its traits, along with the fact that it still managed to be the bread and butter model for Royal Enfield thanks to its iconic design and overall reliability. Having said that, it takes a lot to build an icon up from scratch, but that is just what Royal Enfield has done with the all-new Classic 350. It is a new bike from the ground up, and while a lot has changed, the most important element of it still being a classic remains. The timeless design coupled with modern bits is a clear example of how a product upgrade should be done without losing any of the legendary essence that made it an icon in the first place. Set your eyes on the new Classic 350 and you can immediately tell that there is a lot more that has gone into delivering this machine. It has an aura of fine engineering, yet sticks to its characteristic stance and overall look. Of course, the new color offerings do spice things up a bit, and what I had on test was the chrome red version, which gets your heart racing. The chrome and red theme carries over to the mudguards and the new exhaust pipe, while the rest of the body in black is the perfect offset that highlights the bike's legendary shape and stance. You also get a good looking taillight as compared to its predecessor, and last but not the least, this bike is built on an all new chassis that uses a twin down-tube spine frame, which gives it better stiffness and enhances overall maneuverability. To start with, the Classic 350 sports all new switchgear on the handlebars. This includes the start-stop switch, indicators, and headlight controls. Along with that, you get a digi analog instrument cluster, which has an LCD information panel for your fuel levels and other key information. On the side of that is a small round color TFT screen that is powered by Google and is what Royal Enfield likes to call the Tripper, which you can pair with your phone and get turn-by-turn navigation updates. The bike also sports a USB port that allows you to stay charged on the go. Powering the Classic 350 is a 349cc single-cylinder 4-stroke air oil-cooled petrol engine that delivers 20.2 bhp of power and a peak torque of 27 Nm. The electronic fuel injection engine is paired with a 5-speed constant mesh transmission, which utilizes a wet multi-plate clutch. What all this translates to is a rather refined riding experience. It feels unlike any Royal Enfield I've ridden before, as the refinement of the engine is more than noteworthy. The slick transmission adds to the overall ride appeal, as well as the fact that it gives you a lot of confidence as you take this bike up to 3-digit speeds. Power delivery is linear, and you feel that engine pushing you forward. This is a bike that you can take out on a long trip or even use as a city runabout. It's really easy to use, and that's the thing that catches you the most about this bike. Despite the fact that it weighs 195 kilograms, you know that this is a bike that's just built right, and it has that appeal to it that really brings out the magic that Royal Enfield is now putting into their new products. I think the Classic 350 really conforms to that international standard of build quality, and you get that feeling. Speaking of which, when it comes to safety, you also get the dual channel ABS version. There is a single channel ABS version as well, and you also get the bike with nice large disc brakes both up front and at the back. The lower end variants get a drum brake at the back. The fact that sticks out most about the Royal Enfield Classic 350 is just how easy it is to ride. It is such a refined machine that wins you over with every kilometer you clock. It is a bike that puts you at ease and is extremely comfortable to ride. It really is the top trait of the new Classic 350, and I think on that, Royal Enfield has done a stellar job. It's a bike that's going to appeal to new riders, seasoned riders, riders of the fairer sex. It is a bike that is going to be very enduring to whoever gets it. And that, if you ask me, is my verdict on this motorcycle.